Hello Geminis, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, because obviously it's not happened yet, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Geminis this week? Instantly, you've got 5 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and the Empress. I'll get you one more card. I didn't show you that very well. I don't know why I'm getting the word bullseye come through. Bullseye, which is interesting. Oh, is that a bull? Or am I being really dumb right now? That might not be a bull. I'm questioning myself. It's probably a bull. Random. And I'm getting bullseye come through. That's very strange. To begin with, I just thought that was a cow. Well, it is. Anyways, blonde. I'm so sorry. As always, I'll talk you through these 4 cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. 5 of Wands, conflict, arguments, disagreements. I feel specifically with this tarot deck, when this card comes out though, there's something kind of playful about it. There's something about being able to air your opinions, even if they're different from others. You're able to do that and not... There's no heavy feelings, which means this week you're around the right people, you're around good people, that when you have different views on things, when you disagree on things, you're able to openly share that, and you're able to say that and just kind of be open-minded to their perspective and they're open-minded to yours, and you're able to disagree but lightly. Like, there's no heavy energy, and I really like that just goes to show you are around the right people. You are around... Why did that sound like I said it wrong? You are around the right people. Even if you question yourself, right? Even if you question if you're in the right place, around the right people, doing the right things. If you have the ability to communicate openly what you're thinking, feeling, or your views on things, then you're probably around good people. The interesting thing is 8 of Cups is right next to this card, which is walking away from people that aren't meant to be in your life, or from a relationship that isn't meant to be in your life specifically. And really, like, I don't know why I'm getting lone wolf. Like, you're going down your own path soon. Separate maybe from one individual that you've been very close with, or at least separating yourself from the path you were expected to go down. If you had always been, if it had been like, do you know what, when I'm older I'm going to be a farmer, that's what I want to be, that's what I'm going to do, and everyone expects that of me. Some of you are kind of going off path because it hasn't resonated with your soul, it hasn't fit in with who you are. Like, it doesn't feel right. Even though that's all you wanted to do, now you're doing it, you're like, there's more out there. And I feel like this 8 of Cups, instead of it being separating yourself from people, because it feels like you've got the right people around, you're separating yourself from the idea of the path you were supposed to be on. Even if you don't know what you're going to do, there's just like this change in your life just from deciding that you want something more or something different from it. With the Empress card, some of you could be becoming mothers soon, or fathers. Empress is just the energy, don't think you have to be a woman. But you're embodying this very powerful, very beautiful, very abundant, very healthy. I use that word with the Empress a lot because it's just, she is very healthy. She just brings just vitality and growth, and to me that just simplified as health. But it's, yeah, vitality and growth, and oh my goodness, I just love the Empress card so much. And so the fact that you're embodying this energy is amazing. You're really feeling on top of the world this week. You're feeling very, I don't know why I'm getting fruitful, very strange. But also bullseye, like for bullseye to come through, like you're on target. You're feeling like everything's working in your favor this week. Things are going in your favor and you're seeing progress in all areas, which is really cool. Ace of Wands, there is a new light being lit. That's so terrible. I really wish I had the energy to edit all these videos. There is a new flame being lit within you. There is a new spark within you, right? There is something exciting you this week. Something, someone, someplace. There's something you're excited to do or become. There's an inspiration. So this is really nice because it's coming from you making the decision, maybe quite a hard decision, to go off the path that you're expected to go down. And then the Ace of Wands is like, oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. That is what I'm supposed to go towards. I don't know if I'm capable, but I know that I'm very called to it, and I'm going to go that direction and see how far I get. Like, I don't know, it feels like a calling, something that's very much like very attractive to you, where you have to go and check it out. You have to go see more, learn more about it. You have the Death card with the Five of Wands. Death is rebirth, change. Some of you, this Five of Wands may genuinely be you're around people that are a bit argumentative and petty, just to take it in a more negative way, because then you did have the Eight of Cups of walking away from that. And the reason I'm saying that is you also have the Death card. It's like an ending. You've got an ending and a rebirth too. Maybe just unnecessary drama, right? Those of you where this is positive, there may be a rebirth in the way that you communicate, and it may go from, oh yeah, we're arguing, to, oh, we're arguing. And then to just maybe a rebirth in the way that you disagree, and the way you, or even some of you, this rebirth could be maybe you haven't felt strong enough or felt secure enough to fight, depending on your upbringing, depending on certain relationships, friendships in the past. Maybe you felt like, oh, I can't argue, I can't disagree with someone else. Why would I do that? Why would I break the peace? And there's some rebirth where you go, oh, actually I am allowed to disagree with people, and I am allowed to speak my opinion and voice my opinion and say something that I'm not expected to say. And that's the rebirth to me. That's the rising from the ashes. I love the Death card so much. There's a rising from the ashes of you going, actually, I completely disagree with everything you just said. Respectfully. Like, there's, maybe you haven't done it in the past and you're going to start. Clarify the Empress. You have the Chariot, which is travel, and you have the Three of Swords. Some of you, it's taking this kind of breaking point. It's taking something, I don't know why I'm getting, like, people don't just change out of nowhere. People don't just randomly find the courage to become more. People don't just find the courage to heal. It sometimes takes some type of pain or breaking point or enough is enough kind of energy. And there's this Three of Swords with that. And then, like, so whatever it is you've experienced recently has happened in order for you to become this Empress. In order for you to become more of yourself and become more strong and more, just more beautiful and more abundant and more, basically. I'm just getting the word more, right? So with that Three of Swords, like, people don't just change out of nowhere. This had to happen in order to cause this change, this movement in your life, and the success with the Chariot. Success, travel, forward movement, very, very quick forward movement. Your life is becoming bigger and there's more life coming in, but it had to be caused by whatever this was. If you've gone through a breakup recently or a heartbreak of any kind, it is what has caused this. And so even though it's horrible that you had to go through it, it's what it caused. It's the domino effect of what that led to that's important. Clarify the Ace of Wands. You have the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Definitely travel. You've got the Chariot and you've got Page of Wands. Traveling, roaming the world, exploring a little bit. Four of Pentacles is stubborn energy and being really persistent and holding your ground. So with that and the Page of Wands, some of you, I was actually feeling this when I said there's something cooling you in, something exciting you, something that like lights a spark in you. That's overseas for a lot of you. You're like, I want to go and do this, but it has to be at, I have to go to Egypt to do it. I want to be an archaeologist and I've got to go to Egypt to do it. And so there's some type of calling, because I don't know why when I said calling, it just felt like you were being called to afar, from afar. And Chariot here and Eight of Cups of leaving a path behind. It felt like there's a big path ahead of you and like a distance to travel. So some of you, whatever it is you're called to, is going to require you to travel, to roam the world, to go further than your comfort zone. But you're going to be so persistent and so sure that this is more aligned with you than what you're currently doing, that you're willing to go the distance, you're willing to travel, you're willing to sacrifice your, I don't know what I'm saying sacrifice for, sacrifice whatever it is you're called to sacrifice, sacrifice your time or your energy or your whatever it may be, to travel. Some of you, there's just something, maybe this is just a job or a new hobby, but you have to travel 2 hours out of your way each day to do it, right? Because I'm saying sacrifice your time. So it's like, yeah, I just feel like there is a lot of travel involved maybe, but you're so persistent and stubborn and know that it's for you that you're willing to do it. You're willing to put in the work. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.